Take a moment to close your eyes and picture yourself in a universe where things that appear to be hidden become transparent, where the answers to the most important issues of existence are revealed in a moment of pure, intuitive clarity. This is not a concept that is unreachable or takes place in the far future. Your mind has the ability to adjust so that it can pick up subtle energies and information that is beyond the realm of the physical world, much as a radio can tune into invisible frequencies in order to deliver music to our ears. It is the power of your inner vision, a gift that lies dormant within each of us, waiting for the appropriate time to be reawakened. Let's investigate together how to engage this potential to see beyond the material, access subtle energies, and comprehend realities that the majority of people fail to recognize. Are you unaware of the fact that these unseen forces are influencing the reality you experience? Are there any other aspects of our lives that we might be overlooking? Have faith in it. It is possible that the information that you are about to learn will entirely alter the way that you perceive things. The process of transformation starts right now if you are prepared to see what is not seen. Are you familiar with the experience of having a feeling that initially seemed unexplainable, but afterward made complete sense? And what if that is the message that your inner vision is attempting to convey? What if you were able to train your mind to see beyond what is immediately apparent and to pick up on the energies that are all around you? Do you feel prepared to bring your inner vision into action? The ability to see internally is a potent instrument that goes beyond the capabilities of the human mind. A person who possesses this skill is able to access a profound intuitive awareness, which enables them to see beyond the surface of things. Take into consideration the instances in which you are aware of something without the necessity for a rational explanation or some tangible evidence. This is an example of inner vision being put into action. In order to connect facts and insights in a manner that her conscious mind is sometimes unable to fully keep up with, she works in concert with her subconscious mind. It is possible to draw parallels between the strength of inner vision and that of a third eye, which is a skill that delivers remarkable clarity. It is frequently referred to as an inner understanding, a consciousness that extends beyond the boundaries of the physical senses. When it comes to comprehending the world around them, the majority of people base their understanding entirely on their five senses. Nevertheless, those who cultivate this vision acquire an exceptional edge. The capacity to analyze circumstances and individuals on a more profound level, to anticipate events, and to make decisions with unwavering certainty, with complete assurance. Following the activation of your inner vision, you will start to recognize hidden patterns that you had previously been oblivious to. From the moment you enter a room, you are able to sense the energy that is present, even if everyone is silent. From the moment you meet someone, you are able to immediately determine whether or not they are trustworthy, even if they do not provide any spoken communication. This is not a magical ability. Rather, it is a skill that may be cultivated and improved upon over time via intuitive means. Just for a moment, try to picture yourself moving through life with a heightened sense of vision, being able to recognize subtleties and always being one step ahead. The actual potential of inner vision can be thought of as this. When you make use of this power, your perspective on the world will be altered in an irreversible manner. A gradual journey that involves devotion and consistent practice is required in order to awaken your inner vision to its full potential. You shouldn't anticipate acquiring this ability in a single day. Consider it instead to be a natural skill that every one of us possesses and that may be built upon during the course of training. In order to get started with this process of transformation, the following are some practical tactics. Meditation as a means of achieving mental clarity. The first stage in the process of activating your inner vision is to practice meditation in order to learn how to relax the mind. Your ability to access your intuition gets more difficult when the mind is continuously being bombarded with thoughts, worries, and stimuli from the outside world. The practice of meditation on a regular basis generates a mental space that is devoid of noise, which enables clarity and intuition to grow. In order to get started, select a calm setting in which you will be able to concentrate without being disturbed. In order to allow your thoughts to slow down, you should close your eyes and concentrate your attention on your breathing exercises. Try to see a glimmer of light in the space between your eyebrows. This region, which is also referred to as the third eye, is the focal point of your inner vision. If you keep your attention on one particular location, you will gradually become aware that the light is becoming more distinct and brighter. When you initially begin, it could appear as though nothing is taking place. But as time goes on, you will progressively experience a more profound connection with your thoughts, feelings, and the environment around you. The more you practice, the stronger your inner vision will become, and it will provide you with useful insights that will assist you in making judgments. Visualization is yet another important technique that is vital to the development of your inner vision. Close your eyes and try to see a particular thing or scenario, such as a flower, a tree, or a setting that you find appealing with as much specificity as you can muster. Make an effort to envision the movements, the colors, and the textures with as much clarity as possible. You will be able to enhance your ability to see beyond the physical, so improving your inner vision to the extent that the image you have in your mind is more detailed and vivid. If you continue to practice, you will eventually be able to experience life more clearly through your inner mind, which will allow you to gain vital insights when you are confronted with problems or crucial moments in your life. There is no requirement that exercises in visualization be restricted to the use of tangible things. You are also able to picture different scenarios and the outcomes you want. Imagine the accomplishment of a project or the harmony that exists inside a relationship, as well as the requirements that must be met in order to accomplish these objectives. Regular practice helps you educate your mind to recognize possibilities, chances, and solutions that are frequently overlooked by other people. This allows you to trust your intuition and see what others are missing. There is a strong connection between intuition and inner vision. There have been times when we have all experienced situations in which we felt something instinctively, yet we may have chosen to dismiss that sensation. Learning to pay greater attention to these instincts and put your faith in them is a necessary step in the process of developing inner vision. Whenever you get a sensation of intuition regarding a person, a circumstance, or a significant decision, you should pause for a moment and think about the reasons that lay behind that feeling. There are times when your intuition is able to pick up on subtle signals that your conscious mind is unable to quickly grasp. In more manageable circumstances, you should begin to practice trusting these instincts. When you put more faith in your intuition, it will become more accurate and trustworthy as time goes on. Over the course of time, this self-assurance will enhance your capacity to use your inner vision as a compass, so navigating you through the challenges and uncertainties that comprise your life with more assurance. The act of recording your moments of intuition is a strong method that can be used to activate your inner vision. Keep a notebook in which you record any occurrences that occur to you, such as a sudden insight, a premonition, or an intense dream. Over the course of time, you will start to recognize patterns in the events you have had. These patterns shed light on the ways in which your inner vision is attempting to share its message with you. When you make it a practice to keep a journal, you improve the connection between your conscious mind and your subconscious mind, which in turn enables you to access deeper layers of intuition and self-knowledge. Have you ever had the experience of entering a location and having the sensation that something was different, but you were unable to describe why? Also, if you were able to utilize your dreams as a guide for making decisions on a regular basis, would you be paying attention to the subtle messages that the universe provides you on a daily basis? We are continuously surrounded by energies that are not visible to the naked eye. Whether it is the disposition of a particular location, the vibe of a certain person, or the ambiance of a particular surroundings, it is vital to establish a connection with these energies in order to awaken your inner vision. Those who have active inner vision are able to discern these tiny changes that are not seen by the majority of people, whereas the majority of people just focus on what is in front of them. Practice energy scanning of the settings you find yourself in, so that you can begin to tune into these energies that are not visible to the naked eye. Whenever you enter a room in the future, take a minute to halt and make an effort to sense the energy that is present. To what extent does it weigh? Is it tense or calm? It is possible that you will not be able to cognitively explain this, but instinctively, you will be able to sense these sensations. Having the ability to pick up on energy enables one to better manage social situations and places that are culturally varied. On top of that, you should begin incorporating this method into your everyday routine. Before beginning a conversation with a new individual, it is important to make an effort to get a sense of the energy that they exude. Does it appear that she is open or closed? Am I anxious or self-assured? In spite of their subtlety, these perceptions provide essential information that the majority of people fail to recognize. Your ability to recognize these unseen influences that have an effect on every circumstance that you are surrounded by will grow more refined the more you practice their detection. You should set aside some time each day to meditate, concentrating on the energies that are all around you. This is known as energetic meditation. In a state of quiet, make an effort to sense the energy that is there in the surroundings around you. Take careful note of any barely noticeable shifts in temperature, mood, or vibrations that you are able to detect. On the surface, this may appear to be strange, yet with continued practice, you will develop a greater sensitivity to the unseen forces that have an effect on your environment and the interactions you have. Through the passage of time, you will acquire the ability to recognize these energies, even in chaotic environments, so gaining a more profound comprehension of how to traverse the world in a more conscious manner and establishing a connection with the silent. Transformative power can be attributed to silence. As soon as you learn to tune into the silence, you will start to become aware of the subtle shifts and movements of energy that take place below the level of normal perception. Find a place where there is no noise and give yourself permission to listen to the air. While you are in this condition, you will have a heightened awareness of the energies that in your regular existence are obscured by the commotion that is all around you. It is vital to have this enhanced degree of perception in order to activate your inner vision, which will enable you to connect with the other aspects of life that are not visible and to investigate your dreams. Dreams are a potent instrument that can help you discover your inner vision. If you let your subconscious mind to take charge while you are sleeping, it will bring you images, symbols, and experiences that can provide you with valuable direction for your waking life. If you pay attention to these messages, you will be able to gain access to a tremendous amount of secret information that will provide you with insights on what there is beyond the realm of physical reality. There is magic in keeping a dream notebook. By keeping a notebook that is dedicated just to the exploration of your dreams, you can get a head start on the process. Writing down as much information as you can recall about your dreams should be done first thing in the morning as soon as you wake up. The smallest of details are significant and may contain information that is of great value. Keep an eye out for signs, feelings, and themes that appear repeatedly. With the passage of time, patterns will start to become apparent, providing you with profound insights into your waking life. This is the way in which your inner vision materializes, assisting you in interpreting events, relationships, and decisions that you make on a daily basis. Having lucid dreams can be a very useful tool. Lucid dreams in which you are conscious of the fact that you are dreaming and have the ability to control the storyline are a sophisticated method that is incredibly successful in enhancing your perceptual abilities. It is possible to learn how to produce lucid dreams by doing reality checks during the day and setting the intention for this awareness before going to sleep. Through this experience, you will have the opportunity to actively explore your subconscious mind, which will help you to reach higher levels of intuition and self-knowledge. The relationship with nature as a partner in conflict. The process of unlocking your inner vision can be greatly aided by nature, which is a fantastic ally. You can improve your intuitive and spiritual talents by connecting with the rhythms of life, which are in touch with the natural harmony that permeates the world around us. This harmony is in sync with the cycles of life, having a connection to the natural world. The technique of grounding is a straightforward and effective method for activating your inner vision. When you walk barefoot on the ground, whether it be grass, sand, or earth, you establish a direct connection between your body and the ground. In order to bring your own energy into alignment with that of the natural world, you should feel the energy of the earth flowing through you instead. Grounding is a technique that helps strengthen your sensitivity to notice subtle energies and invisible forces, which in turn provides you with better clarity on your journey within. Spending time in the woods and having a forest bath. One of the most effective ways to improve one's inner vision is to spend time in natural settings, particularly through the practice of forest bathing. When you are walking in a park, a forest, or any other natural place, provide yourself with the opportunity to thoroughly take in the sights, sounds, and energies that are all around you. Pay close attention to the minute features of the vegetation, the actions of the animals, and even the sensation of the air. Your intuitive senses will be enhanced as a result of this profound connection with nature, which will additionally assist you in tuning into the unseen forces that influence your environment. The process of developing your inner vision is one that requires constant attention. Activating your inner vision is not something that occurs all at once without any prior preparation. The trip is one that is slow and steady. As you continue to practice these techniques, you will see an increase in the sharpness of your capacity to discern things that are concealed from view. Your faith in your intuition will grow, which will enable you to manage life with greater fluidity and clarity than you could have ever dreamed. This capacity to gain access to more profound realities will not only have an effect on your perspective, but also on the way you live your life. Keep in mind that this is a skill that can be developed through consistent practice and commitment. As you continue to invest time, explore and observe how the invisible begins to reveal itself in your daily life, you should continue to have this experience. The significance of symbols. Throughout the course of history, symbols have been utilized in a wide variety of civilizations as potent instruments for the purpose of gaining self-awareness and guidance. Learning to decode them can help you see more clearly within yourself, as they are the language that the subconscious mind uses to communicate with itself. Whether they appear in your dreams during meditation or in your regular life, symbols frequently appear as messages from your more profound self. These messages can help you navigate stressful situations or difficult decisions, and they can also help you recognize symbols in your everyday life. Are you aware of any reoccurring patterns or symbols that you encounter in your day-to-day life? Imagine being confronted with the same numbers, animals, or things again and over again. All of these happenings are not merely coincidental. Rather, they are indications that your inner vision is becoming real. Take note of these patterns and make an effort to interpret them in accordance with the reality that you are experiencing right now. As an illustration, if you constantly notice the number 11 or 11 in your life, it may be a sign that you need to align yourself with your life goal or concentrate on your spirituality. When you meditate, consider concentrating on a symbol that has a significant meaning for you. This will help you improve your connection with the language of symbols and strengthen your connection to the language of symbols. An ancestral geometric shape, an animal totem that resonates with your energy, or even a sign that frequently shows in your dreams can all be examples of symbols that can be used to represent this. Maintain a state of silence. The sign should be visualized in a clear manner, and you should allow your intuition to disclose further layers of meaning. Your capacity to intuitively understand symbols will improve over time as a result of this practice, which will provide you with useful insights into your life and experiences. Have you ever taken the time to pause and pay attention to what your feelings are actually attempting to convey to you? In situations where you are confronted with intense feelings, what is your typical response? When it comes to making decisions, are you prepared to let your inner vision direct you? One of the most important aspects of growing one's inner vision is gaining emotional awareness. The majority of the time, people have a tendency to ignore or repress their feelings, but making an effort to connect with them can lead to a more profound comprehension of both themselves and the world around them. Emotions are similar to messages that are found within you, and they convey what is actually going on inside of you. When you learn to pay attention to them, they have the potential to serve as a powerful compass that directs your choices. Throughout the course of the day, it is essential to engage in the practice of emotional awareness. It is important to pause and think about the source of your intense emotions whenever you experience them, regardless of whether they are happy or bad. Is there a connection between them and previous events, phobias, or deeply held beliefs? By keeping track of your feelings, you are able to obtain a more profound understanding of the aspects of yourself that are not readily apparent, and you may utilize this knowledge to make judgments that are more conscious and correct. If you want to take this practice to the next level, try practicing emotion-focused meditation. A specific feeling that you have been experiencing recently, such as anger or despair, should be brought to your attention while you are sitting in quiet. Instead of trying to escape it, you should embrace it. Inquire about your sentiments and give your inner vision the opportunity to show you the more profound significance of this experience. A lot of the time, these feelings are trying to tell you something significant about your current path or the relationships you have. According to the principle of attraction, whatever you give your attention to, you will bring into your life. When you combine this rule with inner vision, it becomes even more powerful because you are able to vividly see what it is that you want to produce and connect your energy with that desire. Whether it be in your professional life, in your personal development, or in your relationship, you should make use of your inner vision in order to precisely envisage the outcomes you want to attain. Devote a few minutes of your time each day to visualizing these objectives in greater detail. You will be able to match your energy with what is required to bring these images into existence to a greater extent if you visualize them in your mind as being more vivid and real. When you access your inner vision, you not only attract what you want, but you also receive instruction on how to make your dreams come true by bringing your thoughts and feelings into alignment. Simply visualizing what you desire is not enough to achieve your goals. It is crucial to connect your thoughts and emotions with the vision you have for your goals in order to bring them into existence. This entails cultivating an attitude of abundance, cultivating an attitude of thankfulness, and having faith that the things you want are already on their way to you. Your inner vision will be strengthened, and you will become a magnet for positive events and accomplishments if you cultivate this mental state. Not only can developing your inner vision help you become more self-aware, but it also helps you enhance your interactions with other people. Developing your intuitive sense allows you to become more sensitive to the feelings, intentions, and requirements of the people around you, which in turn makes it easier for you to communicate in a more genuine manner and to form deeper connections. The inner vision that you possess enables you to comprehend the nuances that go beyond words when you connect with another person. Even if someone tells you that they are doing well, you may see that they are feeling a lot of anxiety or despair that they are not expressing. Have faith in those emotions. The majority of the time, individuals are either not completely conscious of their own feelings or do not feel comfortable disclosing them. You may be able to discern these nuances with the assistance of your intuition, which will enable you to respond with greater empathy and comprehension. You might want to consider practicing empathy meditation in order to further improve your connections. Sit in a spot where there is no noise and think about someone who is important to you. Put your attention on that person and make an effort to empathize with the feelings that they could be experiencing. Through the use of this exercise, your capacity to intuitively comprehend other people will be strengthened, which will result in more meaningful connections and more successful communication. Many people experience a profoundly spiritual journey as they endeavor to awaken their inner vision. This is about establishing a connection to something more significant, gaining access to a universal wisdom that can direct the decisions you make and the path your life takes. Whether you are someone who adheres to a particular spiritual path or someone who is looking for a more profound connection with the universe, inner vision reveals itself to be a potent instrument for the development of your spiritual beliefs and practices. It is possible to experience a profound transformation by incorporating spiritual meditation practices into your daily routine. The connection you have with the cosmos should be your primary focus during these times. Imagine that you are a component of something that is far larger than yourself, or think about the mysteries that exist in the world. When you meditate, give your inner vision the opportunity to send you insights about the purpose of your existence, the spiritual path you are on, and your connection to the all-encompassing whole. These brief periods of meditation bring to light important truths that in the absence of such times would remain concealed. The more profound your spiritual connection becomes, the more frequently you will become aware of synchronicities with your life. It is an indication that the universe is directing you toward your better good when you experience instances in which events seem to fit together in a way that is almost magical and goes beyond the concept of coincidence. You are able to detect and interpret these indications thanks to your inner vision, which enables you to have faith that you are being led in the right direction. By putting into practice the techniques that have been described, you put yourself on a path that very few people choose to take. This is a path that will lead to increased self-awareness, deeper connections, and genuine spiritual development. Developing your inner vision is not just about seeing things that are not visible. It is also about discovering the layers of existence that are hidden from view and gaining access to the knowledge that has always been present inside you. As you develop a more expansive inner vision, you will come to the realization that the world is significantly larger, more intricate and linked than you ever imagined it to be. Continue to put in the effort, have faith in your capabilities, and watch as your life begins to change in ways that were previously unimaginable. Having said that, would you be interested in hearing my thoughts on any particular subject that is going to be discussed on this channel? In what ways would you like us to investigate the mysteries, ancestral knowledge, or practices that have the potential to transform? Share your ideas with us in the comments section below and assist us in determining the course of action that we will take together. It's possible that your concept will lead us to some truly remarkable discoveries and open us new vistas of comprehension. In the event that you have succeeded in reaching this point, I want you to be aware that this was not merely a coincidence. In the same way that we talked about the subtle energies that we encountered throughout this video, your presence right now is also a confirmation, an indication that you are in harmony with something more significant, something that goes beyond what is seen and beyond what is typical. We delve into the deep levels of reality as we travel along this path, revealing secrets that the majority of people choose to overlook. Now, take a deep breath. Close your eyes for just a moment and imagine standing at the edge of a new reality, a realm where the unseen becomes visible, where your intuition becomes your most trusted guide, and where every step forward is in alignment with the truth of who you are. If what you felt in this video resonated, if something stirred within you, that's not by accident. It's a sign, a confirmation. You're awakening to your inner vision and the universe is responding. So here's what I invite you to do. Comment below with 777 if you're ready to claim this awakening and walk boldly with your inner vision wide open. Let this number be a declaration that you are aligned, guided, and ready for more. Then subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications, not just to stay updated, but to keep your frequency aligned with a community that sees beyond the surface, a tribe of souls walking this path together. Because here, we don't just explore information, we embody transformation. And remember, this journey doesn't end here. This is just the beginning. Your next step might be waiting in the next video. So scroll down, choose what calls to you, and I'll meet you there. We're just getting started.